Welcome to True Health Hub, your go-to spot for unlocking the secrets to living a vibrant, healthy life, no matter your age. Today, we're diving into something truly fascinating: 8 rare signs that prove you're aging like a rock star, even if you don't realize it. Society often paints aging as a slow decline, losing strength, sharpness, and independence, but I'm here to flip that script. If you can still do these 8 things past 65, you're not just beating the odds, you're part of an extraordinary group thriving in ways most can only dream of. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll not only spot these hidden strengths in yourself, but also uncover why they're your ticket to a longer, fuller life. Let's jump in. First up, grip strength. You might not think twice about shaking someone's hand or lugging a grocery bag, but if you can do it with a firm, steady hold, you're already ahead of the game. Science backs this up. Studies show grip strength is a sneaky powerhouse indicator of longevity. It's not just about your hands, it reflects your overall muscle mass, nerve health, and even how well your heart's holding up. Picture this: a 75-year-old guy named Frank, still out there tending his garden, lifting pots like it's nothing. His doc once told him his grip rivals men in their 50s. That's not just cool, it's a sign his body's resilience is off the charts. Personally, I've always been amazed by how something so simple can reveal so much. I started squeezing a stress ball during TV time after learning this, and let me tell you, it's a small habit with big payoffs. If your grip's still solid, celebrate it. It's your body saying, "I've got this." Next, can you get up from the floor without a struggle? This one's a game changer. Sitting down and standing back up without grabbing furniture or groaning isn't just convenient, it's a gold star for flexibility, balance, and core strength. Most folks over 65 lose this skill, but if you've still got it, you're a rarity. I think of Margaret, a 72-year-old yogi I met at a community class. She flows from sitting to standing like it's nothing, leaving the rest of us in awe. Her secret: daily stretches and a love for movement. I'll admit, I used to take this for granted until I saw my own dad struggle after a knee injury. It hit me: this isn't just about now, it's about staying independent later. Try it yourself. Sit on the floor and stand up. Easy? You're crushing it. Wobbly? No shame. Start small and build up. Your future self will thank you. Now, let's talk posture. Standing tall with shoulders back isn't just about looking good, it's a sign your spine, muscles, and joints are in top shape. Poor posture creeps in with age, bringing back pain and breathing woes. But if you're still upright without effort, you're defying the norm. I've seen this in action with George, a 74-year-old ex-teacher. I know. He strides into rooms like he owns them, head high, back straight. People guess he's a decade younger, and honestly, get why. Good posture isn't just vanity, it boosts oxygen flow, energy, and balance. I used to slouch at my desk until I caught myself in a mirror one day. Yikes. A few core exercises later, I'm standing prouder. If you're still rocking that alignment, it's a quiet victory worth savoring. Here's a fun one. Can you pop up from a chair without using your hands? It sounds trivial, but it's a big deal. This move tests your legs, core, and coordination, stuff that fades for many past 65. If you're still doing it smoothly, you're a standout. I love Linda's story. She's 72, and didn't realize how rare this was until her grandson dared her to try it at a family party. She nailed it, and the room erupted. I've tried this myself after long days of sitting, and it's humbling how much it reveals about your strength. Studies link this ability to longer life and fewer falls, which makes sense. Strong legs and a steady core are your anti-aging superpowers. If you've got this, flaunt it. If not, a little leg work can bring it back. Balance comes next. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds or more? This isn't just a party trick. It's a window into your neurological health and stability. Falls are a top risk for seniors, but solid balance keeps you upright and injury-free. I met Frank, a 77-year-old carpenter, who got a wake-up call when he couldn't hold this pose for 5 seconds. He started balancing while brushing his teeth, and now he's steady as a rock. I tried it, too, standing on one leg while cooking dinner, and it's oddly addictive. If you can hit 10 seconds without wobbling, you're in rare company. It's a small win with massive rewards. So test it out and see where you land. Number 6 doubles down on floor skills, getting up without hands. This is the ultimate test: core, legs, flexibility, all firing at once. Joan, a 72-year-old grandma, stunned me when I saw her pop up from playing with her grandkids, no help needed. Her doc said it's a longevity marker, and I believe it. I once fell flat trying this after a lazy winter talk about a reality check. It's not just about muscle, it's your body's whole system working together. Studies say folks who struggle here face higher risks of mobility loss. But if you're still smooth, you're golden. Give it a shot. Sit, stand, no hands. It's a thrill when you nail it, and a nudge to move more if you don't. Carrying groceries without breaking a sweat is number 7. This blends grip, upper body strength, and endurance, key ingredients for staying functional. Walter, a 74-year-old I chatted with at the store, hoisted bags like a champ while younger guys fumbled. He laughed off help, saying, "I've got decades of practice." I love that attitude. It's not just about lifting. It's your bones, shoulders, and nerves holding strong. I started carrying my bags a bit farther each trip after hearing this, and it's a quiet confidence boost. If you're still toting loads easily, you're in an elite club. Keep it up with simple strength tweaks like lifting cans while you cook. Finally, can you get down to the floor and back up without assistance? This is the grand finale of mobility. Emma, an 80-year-old I know, floored her daughter by standing up from a grandkid play session like it was nothing. It's not just impressive, it's a health goldmine. Doctors use this sit to stand test to gauge longevity, and Emma's crushing it. I tried it after a long day, and let's just say I needed a cushion at first. If you still got this, you're dodging the fall risks that trip up most seniors. Practice squats or lunges to keep it sharp. It's your independence on the line. Now, let's weave these into real life with some stories that hit home. Take my neighbor Tom, 68, a retired mechanic, with hands like steel traps. Last summer, he was hauling firewood while I panted, just watching. He grinned and said, "Never stopped moving, that's the trick." His grip strength isn't luck. It's years of tinkering and lifting. Then there's Sarah, 70, who I met at a park. She was chasing her grandkids, dropping to the grass and springing back up like a kid herself. She told me she's danced her whole life ballroom, ballet, and it's kept her limber. I asked her secret, and she winked. Never sit still too long. These folks aren't superheroes. They're proof small habits stack up. I started copying them, gripping jars tighter, squatting while I wait for coffee, and it's wild how fast you feel the difference. But here's where I get real with you. Aging isn't a doom and gloom sentence, it's a challenge to rewrite. I used to think 65 meant slowing down because that's what I saw growing up. My grandpa hobbled by 70, but he also smoked and sat all day. Then I met people like Tom and Sarah, and it clicked. Movement isn't optional, it's the fuel. The original video nailed 8 signs, but I'd argue it's less about checking boxes and more about what they mean: resilience, grit, life. If you're still gripping, standing, balancing, you're not just rare. You're rewriting what's possible. I've seen too many friends give up too soon, thinking age is an excuse. It's not. It's a call to action. So, what's the takeaway? These 8 signs: grip strength, floor skills, posture, chair rises, balance, grocery hauls, and floor mastery aren't just cool tricks. They're your body's love letter to you, saying, "We're still in this together." If you've got them, flaunt them. If you're shaky on a few, start small, squeeze a ball. Practice standing a little more. I once watched my aunt, 66, go from wobbly to steady in months just by walking daily. It's never too late. At True Health Hub, we're not about perfection. We're about progress. You're not aging, you're thriving, one grip, one step at a time. Drop a comment, what's your strongest sign? Let's cheer each other on.